What's up everybody, we're back covering everything that was shown at WonHobby 35. This is part 2 where we're going to go over the Nendoroids, but if you want to see part 1, I'll link it down below. Otherwise, we're going to get right into it. The Snow Miku for this year is already up for pre-order, so if you want to get your hands on that, it's going to be 5,800 yen. And I don't know about anyone else, but I think sunglasses on a Nendoroid look dope. I instantly pre-ordered, so we'll definitely be unboxing her once she releases in May. First up, we got a couple of Hololive Nendoroids. Pecora's design is just so adorable, all her figures look really good, and the Nendoroid is no exception. Like, you got the carrots in her hair and the bunnies around her neck. And I'm sure it's not going to be long before we get a scale figure of her, but if you're trying to get everything, I'm sure that's definitely Pain Peko. We also got Ukami, and I really like the purple flowers on the skirt and sleeves. I think Good Smile's a little late with this one, but I love Undertale. I bought the game on Steam, and then I ended up buying the collector's edition on Switch as well. So I don't know if I need this, but I'm definitely tempted to get Papyrus if he's on the cheaper side. We also got an announcement for Undyne, so if these do well, I'm sure we're gonna get the other characters. We got Thanatos from Hades. They did a Nendoroid and pop-up parade of Zagreus, so maybe they'll do a pop-up parade for Thanatos as well. We got Emilia Watson from Apex Legends. Apparently Apex is really popular in Japan, maybe because a lot of VTubers play it. Wow, we're getting a lot of video game Nendoroids. We got Aloy from Horizon Forbidden West, which makes sense, the game comes out pretty soon. I think they did a good job with this Nendoroid. At the very least, I think she looks a lot better than she does in Genshin Impact. It looks like they finished up the prototype for the Helltaker Justice Nendoroid. There was a survey a while back that asked everybody to vote for their favorite Helltaker demons, Justice being the first place winner, but we'll also be getting second place Cerberus. I think this one's going to be interesting if they decide to do a 3-pack, or they just make you buy it 3 times. And finally, we'll also be getting the third place winner, Moreos. So, Persona 2 came out in 1999, so this might be a little late, but maybe this means we're going to get a re-release on the PC or something. I guess by Persona 3, they just gave up and started calling the main character Hero. Same thing with Assassin's Creed. Like, Assassin's Creed 2 was like 11 games ago. I do think the faceplate's pretty funny, it just doesn't have any eyes. We got Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club, but I don't see any of the other girls. Maybe Monica has something to do with that. If you somehow haven't been spoiled, you should check out Doki Doki. It's free, and it's a very creative twist on visual novels. We got a few Jujutsu Kaisen figures. The first is Gojo from the prequel, which I guess he just has a white blindfold. We also got Panda and Sukuna. We got a couple of Rent-A-Girlfriend Nendoroids, which I couldn't get past episode 2, so definitely not for me. On the opposite end, I'm excited that we got a Marin Nendoroid from My Dress Up Darling. I'm a big fan of the manga, and she's best girl. We also got a prototype of Komi-san. Hopefully they give us the cat ears and a faceplate with the big cartoony eyes. I'm amazed we're just now getting Junko, because Monokuma was one of the early Nendoroids. This is Misuzu from one of those crossover animes where they have a bunch of different series all in chibi form, like hanging out. We also have a bunch of Blackrock shooter stuff. I love Guilty Gear Strive, so this might be a little biased, but Ramlethal, pretty awesome to see. I don't know why, this just reminds me of those beckoning cats you always see in Asian supermarkets. If you're looking for some cute BL, we got Miyano and Sasuke Nendoroids coming out. We also have a couple of Idolish 7 Nendoroids. This is a Japanese rhythm game for mobile, definitely catering to the female audience. On the other hand, we have Draken. I think he appeals to all audiences. I gotta say the pockets look a little goofy. If you're collecting all the Haikyuu Nendoroids, your wallet might be in trouble. We got 3 more Haikyuu figures. We got Eren from the final season of Attack on Titan. Hopefully he looks a lot better than his pop-up parade. We got Reiner, hopefully his little goatee turns out well. We have Tabichi from Data Live Alive. I've only seen one season of this show, but I do not remember this character at all. I feel like we're getting so many figures of Dive Connectory Princess that it's kinda hard to keep track of now. From Fate, we got Underboob Nendoroid, Lancer, Miyu from Prisma Ilia, and Chloe, which is probably the most adorable announcement so far. I just feel like most of the concept art and illustrations for Nendoroids are just really boring, but hers is like so much fun and it's really cute. I think the smile definitely goes a long way. And there's no bias because I haven't even seen Ilya, but I definitely want to put this one on my wish list. Very interested to see how the cape and the torn clothing turn out. We got Tsukihime stuff made by Type Moon, the same company that made Fate, but it actually came out before Fate, so maybe there's an anime in the works? Or maybe it's just going off the buzz from the fighting game. But if I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like the character designs. They all just look so ordinary. Maybe that's a big part of the charm, but for me, I just like my things a little more over the top. I think they nailed this one of Bakura, but maybe it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters just look really good in Nendoroid form. Wow, they're making a Nendoroid of this? The anime is still airing, so I guess the light novels must have been pretty popular. Looks like we got a few Shaman King Nendoroids. We got Hao. I wonder if they're gonna even make his arms. We got Anna, definitely a childhood crush for me. Speaking of childhood, we got a young version of 02 from Darling the Franxx. Is D. Greyman relevant again? I always remember seeing it when I was young, but if anyone knows, let me know if it's still worth checking out. I heard Blue Period is pretty good, so I'm sure a lot of people are happy for this. I've actually just picked up the first volume of the manga, but if you haven't seen or read it, this Nendoroid looks boring as heck. I had to do a little research on this one. These are mole cars, which, you know, they're part guinea pig, part car, and the show is stop motion animation, so it's pretty neat to have these in real life, and you could like recreate the show yourself, I guess. It's on Netflix, and it only came out last year, but the 2 minutes I watched was pretty enjoyable. If it wasn't absurd enough, we also have a zombie guinea pig car. I guess I'm not familiar with my Hello Kitty stuff enough, but this is from Sanrio. But my first instincts was telling me this thing was gonna kill me in my sleep. Aw, we got Prushka from Made in Abyss. The series is just so good, but like, it's also really sad, so I'm a little conflicted. I don't know if I want to have something on my shelf that makes me depressed. Finally, we have Kobayashi Nendoroids. I've been waiting for these forever. I think it's a licensing issue, but we just don't get a lot of Dragon Maid figures. But it's made by Good Smile Shanghai, so I really hope these turn out well. I'm definitely going to be getting Kana. She is so precious. She's like everything you want in a daughter. We got another version of Rin from Yuri Camp, but she's got a trike. Lucy from Fairy Tail. Jen from Dr. Stone, one of my favorite characters, but his feet kind of look disgusting. Another Demon Slayer Nendoroid, and if you're collecting all of them, my condolences. Is this our first male VTuber Nendoroid? I love his outfit though. Yeah, look at that little cat. This one is freaking adorable. Love the panda hoodie. She kind of reminds me of that Snafu chick plus the Kuma Kuma bear. I'm a big sucker for oversized witch hats, so I'm definitely keeping an eye on this. Then we got the 2022 Racing Miku. Not really a fan of the Nendoroid here. I really don't like seeing that leg joint. And if you thought that was it, there's more. We got an Oyasumi figure by Fat Company. It was a cute little show, but I don't think I'll get this. But if they make a plushie of the Demon Bears, I'll definitely get one of those. Once again, we got another look at the Doki-chan Nendoroid from Union Creative. Such a cute character, but I'm still hesitant on Union Creative's quality. I don't know this company, but it's made by Chugai Mining. Blood Blockade was such an over-the-top show, but I really don't know how relevant it is anymore. I guess if Hasbro isn't doing it for you, we have Starscream made by Sentinel. Action Toys is making a Mazinger figure, but if that doesn't get you excited, they're also making Great Mazinger. Don't worry, there's still more. Nendoroid Swacchos are the sitting versions of Nendoroids. They're a bit cheaper, but I think they look really bad. They just look so unnatural. But we got a few for the Hashira. My favorite character, the passenger seat from the Mugen Train movie. These Jujutsu Kaisen ones. I don't know why Megumi and Gojo are just like man-spreading. And we got some very long names from Token Rambu. Then we got Nendoroid more, which are like accessories and extra parts you can use with your Nendoroids. First, we got a picnic set. A little too silly for me, but I do like the cupcakes. A beanbag chair if your Nendoroids get tired of standing all day. Or if they're really exhausted, you can just give them a hammock. I don't even fucking have a hammock. I'm not buying my Nendoroids one. They didn't even try with this one, they're just making acrylic stands. A rug pouch? How often am I transporting Nendoroid rugs? We also have some pouches for the actual Nendoroid. These are like really cute, but I feel like the window's really small. I feel like you should have a 360 view. I actually like the face part cases, just because you have a bunch of faceplates laying around. We have a happiness rabbit. Do we also get a depression rabbit? Then we have Evangelion containers. I wonder how big these are. Maybe they can fit all your extra severed limbs. We're in the home stretch. We have Nendoroid dolls, which use real fabric and have magnetic bases. And first up, we have Arthur from Fate Grand Order. A freaking jump scare. Another character from the same series. Mikey and Draken from Tokyo Revengers. Some Sega Dreamcast looking VTubers. The best one so far, a skateboard. I think this is hilarious, and it's actually a really good idea if the skateboard is magnetic. I think these are just original characters, Mouse King and Toy Soldier, and Choir Boys, sure. And last, and maybe least, custom head and eyes. I guess the most exciting was the chair, and the most disappointing was the rug bag. Of course, that's just my opinion. Let me know what yours is. And while we're done with the Nendoroids, there's still a lot of figures to go over. So if you want to see part 3, subscribing would be awesome. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!